Okay, so we're going to take a look at a Figure-4 FRC stretch. So we're going to sit down and try to get the hips to be slightly anteriorly tilted forward. We're going to bend the leg and place the bottom of the foot on the inside of the straight leg, okay? So here I have my right leg out straight. I want to try compression, so I'm going to be sucking the stomach in and I'm going to try and reach the left hand to grab the outside of this foot, okay? And I can grab this hand down there as well, okay? So I'm going to bend as far forward as I can. Think about pushing the tailbone back, and we're trying to feel a little bit of a stretch through the posterior chain. You may also feel a stretch in the lat or underneath the armpit of that left hand as you reach across the body. If you struggle to reach your toe, you can either sit yourself up on a yoga block, or you could potentially wrap a band around the foot and hold on to the band. So we're going to do a passive stretch here. So I'd hang out in this position with a timer for roughly 2 minutes, okay? So trying to lengthen as much as possible and to stay in that position. Now, research shows that 2 minutes is a good time for a static stretch so we can start to see improvements. Once we get to the end of the 2 minutes, we're not going to come out of the stretch. We're going to do consecutive pales and rails contractions. So what I mean by a pales contraction is we're going to try to contract the muscle that we're stretching. So if you feel the stretch in the hamstring and the calf, then I want you to try to dig the heel into the ground. So imagine you're doing this movement, but we're not actually moving, okay? So we're going to stay in the stretch and pull down nice and hard. If you feel the stretch in the lat and the armpit, you might also want to be pulling back with the arm, trying to contract those muscles there as well. So that will be our pales contraction. We'll hold that for 10 seconds. Once we've done that, we're going to relax, and then we're going to try to go into a rails contraction. Now the rails contraction is the contraction of the opposite muscles. So if we were contracting through here, now I want to try to contract the quadricep, and I want to try to pull with my hip flexor and go deeper into the stretch, okay? And we'll try and hold that rails contraction for that period of time. If you're stretching under the armpit and the lat, again, just try to sink deeper, try to pull yourself with the hip flexor and try to pull yourself down deeper into that stretch. So I'll just demonstrate one round of this to you. So let's say I've been hanging out here, I've done my 2 minutes, now I'm going to contract. So I'm staying in here and I'm contracting the pales and holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and then contract, pull deeper into the stretch, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I go again. So now pales, pulling the heel into the ground, contracting, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now the quad and the hip flexor, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can see how I progressively got a little bit deeper there, okay? Typically we would do about 3 rounds of that. So 10 seconds of the pales contraction, 10 seconds of the rails contraction times 3. Try to think about taking your chest towards your toes. So we're trying to be as long and as flat in the back as we possibly can, okay? Once you finish your 3 rounds, slowly come out of that, rest a little bit, and then obviously we'll switch and go to the other side.